I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
In honor of Black History Month, Impact Zone Wrestling would like to pay homage to those who fought with their words, with their actions, and with their hearts to make it possible for African American athletes and entertainers to perform on the grandest of stages. Those who paved the way for African Americans to be called the greatest, to be called the best, to be called champions.
Fans, welcome here to IZW Live on GFL.TV. Big DA joined by number one Sean McHale. And we wanted to have a celebration here tonight because we're just a week away from Violet Valentine. But you saw to start the show, absolutely heartbreaking news, fans. The Golden Goddess Venus was on her way to Greece scouting locations for the Golden Honeymoon, and her plane tragically lost at sea. We have no idea what is going on right now. I mean, it's lost at sea. That's all we can tell you. That's not good news. That's never good news. That's the only update that we have right now. But fans, she would want the show to go on. The show must go on. So tonight we present to you a very special show. We have a lot of things lined up. Next week, fans, the memorial. I don't want to call it a memorial. That's kind of, there's still hope. It's just lost. We don't really know, but next week, fans, Venus, a celebration. Tonight, the Bronze Bull will address the loss of Venus. I'm very interested to hear what he has to say. This is a shocking. I mean,
very shocking turn of events.
And I mean, we have matches here. Talk about night one, half the tag team champions, Copycat taking on Randy Price. You know, we have a tag team championship match in a week. Brian Cruz taking on Damian Morte after what Damian Morte did to Randy Price last week, his tag team partner. Brian Cruz looking to get a measure of revenge. Our main event was a bombshell last week. It's what we should be talking about. This should be the big thing here tonight. The six-man tag team matchup. Johnny Z, the IZW champion, Double D, and the Impact Division champion, Jermaine Johnson, taking on Impact Elite. But fans, this news has just, I mean, it's rocked everything here. It really has.
I'm sorry I haven't been much help right now, DA. I'm still just in shock right now about this whole situation.
I know it's rough for you being the planner of the golden wedding.
Coming to the ring first, from Washington State, weighing in 286 is Randy Price.
I don't want to spend a lot of time just being negative and down because, again, it is the plane was lost at sea. That's the only update that we have. There's still, you got to hold out hope, fans. And like her or not, the Golden Goddess Venus was an absolutely lovely young lady with a full life ahead of her. So now I'm talking like it's the end. See, now fans, you know what? We're going to go on here tonight. We're going to be professional. We're going to plug through. Because we're Violet Valentine, 1 week away. We thought we were going to have a wedding. Now it's going to be I don't know what else to do.
But she would want the show to go on.
Absolutely.
She definitely would want that. Venus.
One half of your IZW Tag Team Champions, hailing from Lawton, Texas, weighing in at 220 pounds, Copycat.
And really, I know we'll hear from the Bronze Bronze Bull later on tonight. And my heart certainly goes out to him losing his fiance, but man, what's got to be going through Bobby Starr's mind after what we saw last week? There was a connection there, something going on between him and the Golden Goddess, and now
You know what? Don't even go that direction right now. You know, the Bronze Bull, he's got his mind where his heart and his mind are together right now. Don't make that stray off the path. Venus was his woman. That's all that matters. There was no connection between the Brass Bull, Bobby Starr, and Venus. There was nothing there. Venus loved the Bronze Bull, and the Bronze Bull loved Venus. And now the wedding's no more.
I mean, you still got to hold out hope, though. I mean, just lost at sea. That doesn't mean. Sometimes people are found at sea, aren't they?
I don't know. I've never been part of this situation, you know.
Well, it's certainly a first for me, too.
I'm holding out hope. But do you really think they're going to find her by next week?
With GPS and things today, you never know what's going to happen.
I don't know.
Here you see Copycat, one half the Tag Team Champions Team Remix. Didn't want to give away that IZW Tag Team Championship there for a minute.
Hey, Copycat, a changed man. You know him and his tag team partner Cody Jones. After they won, they changed the ways. They're all about them now. You know, that's what it's about now.
Well, of course, the 2-on-1 matchup against Randy Price a few weeks ago, gaining them that tag team title. 7 days from tonight, fans, Violent Valentine live here in the Impact Arena, live around the world on GFL.TV. We're going to see a triple threat tag team match. Big Business taking on the Old School Suckers, taking on the Tag Team Champions Team Remix.
Oh, no doubt about that. You know, Big Business, when it comes to Violent Valentine's, Big Business is going to be your new IZW Tag Team Champions. Without a doubt, Big Business comes out on top.
How is Big Business going to be able to concentrate after everything that's happened that we just found out about?
Hey, if there's one thing I do know, and that when the business needs to be taken care of, Big Business is there. That's why they call Big Business, because they're there to handle business, man.
They are human beings, and I'm sure they do feel some kind of emotion. And it's just, I mean, I wasn't really the best of friends with her, but I'm saddened by all this.
Hey, Kevin Morgan, David Windsor, Big Business, they got hearts, they're humans, but they're gladiators, man. They go out there to do one thing, and that's take care of the business, man. They put their emotions aside. They'll take care of their emotions on their own, not on our time, not on Impact Elite's time, because when we're together, it's all about taking belts and getting that status.
Copycat with that side headlock locked in. Randy Price trying to fight his way out. Look at muscling right out. Randy Price, certainly no love lost between himself and Copycat after that 2-on-1 handicap
No
match.
doubt about that. Randy thought they were going, he thought they were good enough friends where they could put it off in there the week. He's like, hey, Brian's not here. Let's do it next week. But Copy and Cody had other ideas about it. And unfortunately for Randy, it didn't really pay off, did it?
Headlock takeover by Randy Price. Triple threat tag team match. You see Cody Jones here with his tag team partner. Interestingly enough, we haven't really seen Cody Jones since they became tag team champions.
Well, he got that championship paycheck. No telling what he's doing right now with it. I'm sure Mama Jones is making him do some things for him. Cleaning bathrooms or something. I don't really know what Mama Jones makes him do. I mean, he's a grown man living with Mama, so I don't know.
Copycat turning into the unofficial mouthpiece of Team Remix and had a huge chip on his shoulder since becoming tag team champion.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I will attest to this myself. A lot of people thought Copycat was a joke when he first got here. Well, ain't nobody joking around now, are they, DA? Ain't nobody joking around.
They're the tag team champions.
That dude is for real.
By hook or by crook, they took the tag team titles away from, I don't want to say the Old School Suckers, they took them away from Randy Price. Brian Cruz wasn't there in his corner.
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt about that, man. For whatever reason, Brian Cruz wasn't there to be there that night. And unfortunately for both of them, it ended up costing them the titles. That's when you're the champion, man, you have to be on call 24/7 because you never know when they're going to say, hey, man, we need you in the ring.
It been strange that the next week when Cody Jones wasn't here, Copycat certainly wasn't willing to give a rematch to the Old School Suckers the same way they won the tag team titles. I gotta wonder, really, is Team Remix, are they gonna be prepared? Because they're not just facing Randy Price. They're facing the Old School Suckers. They're going to be facing big business. Is Team Remix going to be ready for this?
Hey, man, I'm assuming all three teams are going to be ready for this. The fact of the matter is big business. The big picture, Damon Windsor, Image of Woe, Kevin Morgan are just head and shoulders above the rest. Physically and literally. You know what I mean?
Well, it's certainly big business, one of the most dominant tag teams we've ever seen in IZW. The Old School Suckers, multiple-time tag team champions. They know all about the tag team game, and this certainly is going to be the toughest match that Team Remix has ever had to face.
Well, you know, the true test of a champion is to being able to defend the title. You know, on any one night, somebody can go off and win the titles, but defending the championships is the true heart of a champion. And we'll see. We're going to see if Cody and Copy have that heart. I'll tell you what, who does, and that's big business.
Well, I'd certainly say the same for the Old School Suckers. The Suckers are hungry. They want their titles back. They were unfairly taken from them.
Yeah, I guess you're right. They had to fit into two. I made a point for my boys, and you turned it over. Yeah, why would you?
That's what I do. I keep things honest around here.
You really do. You really do. It's one of your better qualities.
What are you going to do with all that?
I don't know.
The ice sculptures? And what about the little smokers, man?
I've been putting a lot of time in. I was thinking that same thing too. You know what I'm saying? All that champagne and stuff that's out there, just chilling. Hopefully they'll buy some of it back.
Let's focus back on the matchup. Let's get happier times right now. Randy Price getting back to his feet, fighting with those elbows, trying to break that side headlock finally. Under the fourth or fifth one. Catching Copycat right in the jaw. Randy Price feeling it. Going for a cover. 1, 2. Gets him a 2 count.
Look, Copy was reaching for a tag there for a moment. I think he kind of lost his train of thought. Forgot what kind of match he's in.
Randy Price has been waiting on this moment. Was he just biting Randy Price?
There was nothing fancy about that. He just nodded on his head.
As I was saying, Randy Price been waiting to get his hands on Copycat and Cody Jones for that matter. You have to wait one more week to get both of them.
There's the Copycat.
Copycat, some insult to injury. Only good for a 2 count, but
been dancing princesses 1-3.
Randy Price back to his feet, taking exception to that. Copycat might want to think twice before mocking the Old School Suckers.
I think one of Copy's tattoos hit me in the face. I don't know.
Snapmare out of the corner. Snapping the neck down. Copycat back in control. John with Randy Price on the mat.
I don't know what he was saying right there. I would like to know. But
leaping DDT. Cover 1, 2, 3. 2 count only.
That nonchalant cover right there. He should have hooked the leg and took it home.
I'll say one thing for Copycat. This new attitude, this new giant ego that he has become a lot more aggressive in the ring. He stays on the attack more. What is this?
The attitude fits the
He's got the tag team title, but there's Brian Cruz. Brian Cruz taking the belt away, says, no, sir, no, you don't. Telling him back to the future from Randy Price. He's going up top. Randy Price with the cover. 1, 2, 3. He's got the victory.
Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Randy Price.
Brian Cruz coming out of nowhere. If I'm Copycat, am I angry at Cody for not having his back? Next week.
Am I going to be angry at Randy Price for giving that frog splash from the past?
That could work.
The Old School Suckers holds up the tag team title.
You know, if it was just been the Old School Suckers against Remix, this could be a sign of what was going to happen next week.
One more week. Triple threat match for the tag team titles.
What's going on now?
Randy Price, maybe a little old school celebration. Uh-oh. That's pretty old school.
That is old school, man.
I'm not gonna sing along. That's very old school.
You know something, DA? I once did a Macarena thing at a Kmart. Back in the whenever that was out, man, about 500 people showed up for that.
The Old School Suckers celebrating as only they can. Tell you what, for a big guy, Brian Cruz he got some moves.
He got some big moves.
Okay. I wasn't gonna do it.
They just go. You should probably go over there and show them how it's really done.
I'm not really big. Last week with the Vanilla Ice, especially more my speed.
You know, when I dance, all I do is I just pull up my pants and do the rock away.
That doesn't surprise me at all. The Old School Suckers celebrating here tonight, but will they be celebrating 1 week from now, Violent Valentine?
Ride this high tonight, boys, because Violent Valentine comes. It's big business. Your new IZW Tag Team Champion.
You wonder what kind of dance they may have planned for a victory celebration as Tag Team Champions. They've already brought out some pretty big guns already.
Why do you do that? Why do you do that? I just did that resounding voice of confidence for Big Business.
Hey, you know what? Big Business is a great tag team. They have a great shot at the titles. Old School Suckers have a great shot. I think, I'm going to agree with you on this point.
What's that?
I don't see Team Remix leaving Violent Valentine as the tag team champion.
We'll agree on that.
We will agree on that.
We will agree on that for sure.
The Bronze Bull is at Connor Auto Group. Direct me towards your chariots.
We don't have chariots, but we do have the finest selection of pre-owned vehicles.
No chariots? What kind of people are you? What kind of coin?
We
got the greatest people and the greatest prices in the world, Bronze Bull. The world.
Connor Auto Group, 52nd and Cash Road. Great people, great prices, no bull.
IZW is changing the wrestling world and taking over the World Wide Web. Like us on Facebook for exclusive photos, superstar interviews, and fan polls. Follow us on Twitter and keep up with your favorite IZW superstars. And go to izwrestling.com for exclusive articles, the latest news, and results. Click Media to keep up with all the episodes of Impact Television and After the Impact. Click on IZW Shop to order superstar t-shirts and IZW DVDs, Blu-rays, and combo packs. Get the full Impact Zone wrestling experience and be part of the IZW world.
Could you be IZW's next superstar? Impact Academy training is open year-round. Learn from IZW's best. Who knows, you could be the IZW World Heavyweight Champion, like Jermaine Johnson. He trained at the Impact Academy. If you think you can handle it, call today.
Saturday, February 16th, Best Western presents IZW's Violent Valentine. The Bronze Bull's bride-to-be has been lost at sea. Be there as we remember Venus in the Golden Goddess Memorial. But the love will soon turn to hatred, as it will be tables, ladders, and chairs when Impact Division Champion Jermaine Johnson defends his title against Damian Morte. And Double D's heart will be tested as he puts his IZW Championship on the line against the Convict. Saturday, February 16th at the Impact Arena and live on GFL.TV. Best Western presents IZW's Violent Valentine.
I'm so sick of this. It's always a multiple team match. You can't just have one team, and when we do, Santa Claus comes out and screws up the whole thing.
Listen!
What?
Not that I think we need it, because I know we can beat both of those teams.
Yeah?
I mean, come on. You are the big picture.
I am the big picture.
I am the image of war.
You are the image of war, yeah.
We are big business.
Big business, that we are.
But just this once,
yeah,
I'm gonna listen to you.
Yes.
I do agree We need the edge going into Violent Valentine.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. Thank God. You're finally gonna listen to me, because I got a great plan, man. Big Picture's gonna jump in the driver's seat. I'm gonna grab that wheel. I'm gonna steer us to those tag team championships. Nothing but clear sailing ahead. It's gonna be the best thing that we've ever...
Whoa, hey.
It's gonna be good.
You want to tell me about the plan?
Oh, the plan. The plan is great, man. Remember last week? Yeah, think about that. I got an idea. Come on. Get those titles back.
This title means everything to me.
You're not Impact.
You say you're Impact, I'll show you Impact.
You're a fraud.
TLC, come and take it.
TLC, I am getting back my championship.
You can't beat the hype section.
No one is sicker than I.
I'll do anything.
I will go to hell.
I will do anything.
I will take you with me.
We got this.
I am your nemesis.
That's 1 week from tonight. TLC for the Impact Division Championship. Is Jermaine Johnson as Impact as Damian Morte? I pose the question to you right now. What do you think?
It's funny you say pose, because in this situation, I'm going to say Jermaine Johnson may be the ultimate poser in this Impact division. Damian Morte is born and bred Impact. Born and bred Impact.
Jermaine Johnson's only lost TLC one time in his life.
Who was born and bred Impact,
and that was
though?
to Double D,
Damian
the IZW
Morte.
champion.
Nobody, he said it himself, nobody's sicker than him. Nobody's sicker than him.
I wouldn't argue that point one bit.
That's TLC match, Damian Morte. Oh, here come my jam.
Well, fans, if you're just now joining us, the shocking news to start the show here tonight. The Golden Goddess Venus on her way to Greece to scout out some honeymoon locations, and the plane lost at sea.
My heart pours out right now for the Bronze Bull Aaron Neal. And look at Bobby. The Brass Bull is just as upset because his leader,
Bobby Starr's upset because last week we saw the glimmer of hope that maybe Venus realized that Bobby Starr really loved her, and now we may never know because I don't want to.
You know what? Don't you put Venus out like that, like she was a harlot. She is no harlot. She was made for that man right there, the Bronze Bull.
We keep talking about her.
She had no eyes for no other man. No eyes for no other man but that God standing right in front.
The search is still ongoing. I mean, they could find her.
They could find her. And we pray. We pray that will happen. We pray. We stay diligent.
I'm sure Bobby's asked the gods to help him.
Oh yeah, he needs to get on some of that Mount Olympus and talk to God.
Look at how sad.
Yeah. His heart bleeds for the Bronze Bull. You can definitely tell that.
His heart bleeds because the love of his life is gone. I mean, I don't want to. Why not? I mean, just maybe I keep saying just
no.
How dare you people be cheerful and chant for Bobby? Yeah,
cheering for Bobby because they realize how destroyed he must be now. That was love, true love.
Have you people not realized that we have a tragedy at hand?
Thank you.
Our golden goddess is lost at sea.
That's right.
We will not be having a wedding.
When I think of all the time I put into this DA, this wedding.
You did. You put a lot of time in this wedding. Or is any of that stuff refundable?
You people should be crying. You should be sad. Because all this preparation that I've gone through to create a wonderful wedding. I worked very hard on this wedding. Extremely hard.
She did.
What you did on the
And now it's ruined.
Well, she went through me. She worked.
I'm so upset. I had to have my tiaras cleaned so I could look upon the jewels to make me happy.
I'm glad she mentioned that because I gotta go pick those back up.
Don't forget to pick that up.
That's good. I gotta go.
Listen to this crowd. They understand how destroyed Bobby Starr is. That was love, man.
Hold on, the Bronze Bull's gonna speak.
No matter what you people may feel about me, I think that everyone here knows that what happened with Venus is a tragedy. No matter how you feel about me, no matter how you feel about Erica, it is a tragedy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I would agree with him on that.
My heart is filled with sadness. Sadness knowing that Venus will never have the opportunity to call me her husband. Venus will she'll never feel the joy of going out in public with me on her arm and seeing the jealousy in all the eyes of the other women. Venus she's never gonna know what it's like to walk down the red carpet at some gala event with the bronze bull on her arm.
I hope he's not writing the eulogy.
Venus.
She's missing out on a lot, though. She's missing out.
Venus is never gonna know what her wedding day was like when she was gonna start her life with the bronze bull. She's never gonna have the joy of being able to stand in this ring in front of all you people and look into the eyes of the bronze bull and know that I'm gonna become her husband. She's never gonna know the joy of looking at all you people a week from today and knowing that because she's marrying me, she automatically becomes better than all of them. I'm sad because as much as Venus may have had her faults with other people, she really and truly loved me, and I love that about her. She really, really loved me. It's sad that with all the love she gave to me, it wasn't enough to get her to her wedding day.
That's true. Please don't find love. Please don't find love.
What about the love that the bronze bull gave to her? How come he's not mentioning
But
that?
you know what? As they say, for every cloud, there's a silver lining. And the one thing we don't have to worry about anymore is Venus will no longer have to suffer for all the stupid things that Bobby does. She no longer has to worry about Bobby screwing everything up. She doesn't have to sit back and watch Bobby time after time after time screw up our hard and very carefully laid out plans.
You gotta be kidding me.
I don't even know about this one.
Bobby's better! Bobby's better!
You know what?
Bobby's better!
All of you are entitled to your opinion as much as I hate to admit they are. I can't change that. But the fact is, the one thing that all you are going to have to accept is that when Venus left us, she left here loving me and not him. She was going to marry me. And it's sad. It hurts my heart. that she's not going to be the proudest woman in the world because she's marrying me. It hurts my heart. But you know what? That's okay. We're going to move on. We're going to remember the good times. We're going to remember all the good things. Which means all the good memories we have of Venus are going to be like the ones with me, you, and Venus, and nothing with Bobby in it, because let's face it, that's not something she would have wanted.
You gotta be kidding me.
It has taken...
Disrespectful.
I don't know.
Oh, y'all want to hear Bobby speak?
Yes, absolutely.
Y'all think that hearing this idiot speak is going to bring her back, because it's not. It's not going to.
You know, maybe we should try, though. I mean, why would you not put it out there? If it helps.
The only thing that we can all agree on is that thank God Venus didn't have to see this. She was suffering the embarrassment of having Bobby in her wedding. She was spared from all of the ignorant comments.
Well, it looks like we're going to be joined by a special guest. And thank God, because I couldn't stand listening to the Bronze Bull running down Bobby Starr anymore. Certainly unfair.
I'm familiar with this.
You saw what happened last week. You saw the connection.
Man, I don't know what I saw, man. You know, my heart just hurts.
The arrival of the owner, the founder, the natural born leader who tonight leads his team in the main event. That's your buddy. Oh, look, dude. He brought his team with him. And I'm sure they're very saddened by what happened.
Hey, man.
We were all excited to go to the wedding.
Everybody. Even Double D. Even Double D and Jermaine. Even they had, you know, they all human. Everybody human. You know what I mean?
They're just coming to pay their respects.
I don't doubt that.
They're friends with Johnny Z, though.
That's why I said I didn't doubt that, man. The dude.
Y'all are boys.
We're tight, man. We're tight, man.
Got that secret handshake and everything?
You know, I don't know how much. You know what? I feel like you kind of go into giving all and everything. I don't even know. It's yeah, man. I'm gonna pull back a little bit on that one because I don't really know, man. Yeah, we cool.
Joined by the Impact Division champion Jermaine Johnson, the IZW champion Double D.
What the hell's your problem? I'm out here pouring my heart out about my love, right? Being lost, and you're gonna come out here and interrupt? Huh? What the hell's your problem?
What is my problem? You have the audacity to raise your voice to me and ask me what my problem is. Ladies and gentlemen, help me remind Aaron Neal what this should be about right now by starting a little chant that goes Venus, Venus, Venus.
Actually, it should be about Venus.
What are you trying to prove here, John? Do you think that's gonna bring her back? Huh?
No, it's not about bringing her back, but it's about actually respecting her and the possibility that she's a memory.
You're trying to eat her.
What do you mean what I'm talking about? I didn't think you could be any more disgusting, either of you. Legitimately. At the end of last week, I come out here, I make a 6-man tag, you know, because I want to piss Madam Bitch off, and I want to get my hands on the Bronze Bull.
Well, there goes our PG rating.
That's really all you can think about. That's all you can think about in this moment.
No, that is
Coming
not
out
all
here,
I can
precious
think
man.
about. That is not all I can think about. Unlike you, I don't only think about making myself happy. I don't make myself, I don't put myself out there and make the world revolve around me. I'm sitting in the back. This is really weird for me, man. I'm a little bit off. Normally, I've got 1,000 things I'd say to you, 1,000 insults I could throw at you, but I'm sitting back there, and I didn't know what to say. I'm looking at you, Bobby. I'm sitting in the back, and I'm looking at you, and you're the only one out here that's legitimately tortured right now.
It's true. Very true.
He is carrying a lot more emotion.
He's the only one that cares. We have to have our match tonight. We have to come out here, we have to do a 6-man tag, and we've got to put it on for these people. That's what we get paid to do. Now, Bobby doesn't have anything to do tonight. And I'm sitting back there, Bobby, and I know I've got a match, and I'm looking at your face, and I'm watching the screen for the vignettes, and I'm watching out here tonight as this jackass runs his mouth and cuts deeper, and cuts deeper and deeper and deeper. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna add a little bit to tonight's main event. You see, I'm gonna give you, Bobby, a chance to make a statement. I know this might not be the best time. Oh yeah, you see, for tonight's 6-man tag, there's gonna be a special guest enforcer. And his name is the Brass Bull, Bobby Starr.
How about that for the main event? That 6-man just got a little bit bigger. And look at Bobby Starr.
Yeah, that's great, yeah. Okay, cool. In case you didn't know, he's my apprentice. As horrible as the decision that may have been, he's my apprentice. So thank you. Thank you.
Well, if you truly feel like I did you a favor just now, I'm gonna let them hit my music. I'm gonna go to the back, and I'm gonna let you try to fool yourself all the way to the main event that Bobby Starr doesn't want to pick you up on his shoulders and give you a greetings from Mount Olympus.
Oh, number one, how do you respond to all this?
I don't. Seeds of dissension have been planted. Seeds of dissension have been planted. Will the seeds grow? I do not know. But they've been planted.
The special enforcer for our main event tonight, the 6-man tag team match. You see where the Bronze Bull just right in the face of Bobby Starr.
Now Commissioner Eric is in his face as well. They're yelling at him right now. They're giving him the what for, and he is just taking it right now with a heavy heart and with taking this abuse right now. I don't know. I don't know what's going through Bobby Starr's head right now. You gotta think it's just his mind is going a mile a minute.
You can see the heaviness of the heart of Bobby Starr, how upset he is, how emotional he is, and all this has happened. It's a much different look on Bobby Starr's face than it is on the Bronze Bull's face.
Well, everybody, they show their emotions differently. Everybody grieves differently. Just because he doesn't grieve like you want him to grieve, just because the Bronze Bull doesn't grieve like you want him to grieve, DA, doesn't mean it ain't right. Those are his emotions.
I certainly know the Brass Bull is good. Look at him. Look how sad that man is.
He is a wreck. He is a wreck.
There's not much sadness on that face.
No, man, he's trying to squirt out a tear right now.
He's a little more being upset about being one-up one more time by the natural-born leader, Johnny Z.
Johnny is pretty clever, though. He's always got some cards up his sleeve.
Impacting Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th in Lawton. With the finest artists in Texoma, Impacting can handle any highly detailed custom or freehand artistry. Body modification also available. Dermals, corsets, even exotic piercings. Open daily, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Call 699-7530 and make an appointment. Walk-ins are always welcome. Impacting Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th in Lawton. Are you tired of the same old birthday party? Well, now's your chance to party with your favorite IZW superstar. See yourself on the big screen while you experience your own personalized entrance. Customized cake and bounce house available. Hop into the ring and go crazy. And then take the memories home on DVD and Blu-ray. Call 580-699-7IZW and party like an IZW superstar. Every Saturday night, this is who we are. IZW is changing the wrestling world and taking over the World Wide Web. Like us on Facebook for exclusive photos, superstar interviews, and fan polls. Follow us on Twitter and keep up with your favorite IZW superstars. And go to izwrestling.com for exclusive articles, the latest news, and results. Click Media to keep up with all the episodes of Impact Television and After the Impact. Click on IZW Shop to order superstar t-shirts and IZW DVDs, Blu-rays, and combo packs. Get the full Impact Zone wrestling experience and be part of the IZW world.
Okay, all right, tell you what, here's, okay, all right, I'll do the talking, all right, I'll do all the talking, and, okay, so, I have this problem, you know me, I'm this talented individual, got this TV show, and all of a sudden, I got this big cheesecake of a man, O'Malley, just coming in and interrupting my business, but you see, that's where you come in. You know, I'm sure you're used to getting things done for people, you know, like doing jobs, you know, like hits, like a hit list, you know, like that kind of thing. It's hard to read your face. All right, well, I'll tell you what. How about you take care of my problem, right? Yeah, you can do that. I think you can do that. Yeah, it's all good. So tonight, you go out there and you take care of O'Malley for me, right? Yeah, that works out great for me. All right, so I'll be back here doing my thing. You do that for me, you know, like on the list. Check that off, right? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, see? Yeah, that's what we'll do right there.
Joseph Monroe here, backstage correspondent, and this is my first official IZW interview, and it's with the IZW champion himself, Double D. Come in here, Double D.
Hey, Joseph.
You know, everybody has seen that the convict, he's been wreaking havoc over the past few months, and you know, you have a big match with him come Violent Valentine's. How do you prepare for something like that?
Well, Joseph, you are new here, so from your IZW champion, welcome.
Thank you.
Now, even though you are new here, I'm sure you've heard and I'm sure you know that Double D is a follower of the Force. Yeah. That being said, what I'm going to do to prepare is every single moment that I'm not out inside that ring, I'm going to be watching my Jedi training DVD given to me personally by Captain James T. Kirk. And come Violent Valentine, when it's the IZW champion, Double D versus the convict, I'm going to do just as Captain Kirk did to Jabba the Hutt. And I'm going to squeeze the life out of the convict's chances of being the IZW champion. And I'm going to destroy him. And when it comes to Jabba the convict, he will learn. But tonight, we have a huge six-man tag team match, as I'm sure you heard. Now in one corner you've got the dark side. You've got Darth Bull, Aaron Neal. And of course, he's got his two little Klingons, Big Business. Now in the other corner, you've got the Yoda of IZW, Johnny Z. You have got the Worf of IZW, the leader of the hype section, Jermaine Johnson. And of course, you have the Captain Kirk of IZW, the Jedi Knight himself, the IZW champion, Double D. Now to me, sounds like a no-brainer. What do you think?
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. After we're done with them tonight and we've pinned them 1, 2, 3, I then move on to Violent Valentine, where I face the Convict and I pin him 1, 2, 3. And when it's all said and done, they will all learn to respect the Force.
Well, thank you, Double D, for my first interview. I really enjoyed it.
I'm glad I was your first.
Thank you a lot, Double D. Thank you. Hi, Daniel.
Right on time, just like I told you, Kev.
Yeah. Are you sure about this?
I'm positive, man. If we follow them, we'll get our proof.
You're sure?
Yeah. Let's tail them, man. They'll
Sure.
take us. We'll get our answer. We'll get our edge. Trust me, Kev. Let's follow.
What is Big Business doing?
I don't know.
Why are they following our new backstage correspondent, Joseph Monroe, and his friend Daniel Martin?
Hey, man, I don't know. I just know that.
Why are they riding on a scooter together?
You got
those are
you got all these questions. I don't know, man. Did you write these down? I don't know.
You know about Big Business. What are they doing?
All I know about Big Business is that Damon Windsor has a plan, and evidently it's pretty good.
You don't know the plan? You're the number one.
Well, I should. Maybe I do. Maybe I do know the plan. Maybe I text me.
You have no idea, do you? Fans, we talked about it earlier. Next week, the memorial for Venus. It was supposed to be a wedding. Now, tragedy striking here. The plane lost its. It's so hard to even talk about.
Man,
Still to come tonight, Damian Morte taking on Brian Cruz. Damian Morte, big TLC match next week. Brian Cruz, big tag team title match. But the main event got a little more interesting. The Brass Bull, the special enforcer. I saw you were a little worried about that, maybe.
I'm a little.
You gotta admit, Bobby Starr's heartbroken.
Man, you know I got a lot of things on my mind too, man. I'm just as important as anybody else.
You put a lot of work into this.
I put a lot of work on that. You know what I'm trying to think is like how am I gonna get this process back?
The tens of thousands of dollars that you spent trying to make gold-plated balloons fly down the drain.
Ladies and gentlemen,
just so you know how hard it is to gold-plate a dove and keep them alive.
Oh, it's got to be difficult.
It's almost impossible.
And I know for a fact, I spoke to this man earlier tonight. He was looking forward, as was I, to the wedding buffet.
Well, it was going to be a nice spread, and you know, everyone was invited to it, man. We had the food that was going to be out there was going to be extravagant, man. I'm telling you right now, man. The Bronze Bull was sparing no expense to that one.
Were we actually going to have baby ostrich eggs appetizers? It sounds delicious, but that's got to be expensive.
Who gave that away?
Oh, that's one of the rumors I heard.
You know what? That's what I'm talking about, the dirt sheets. I'm talking about the dirt sheets giving away my things, but this wedding was going to be crazy. As only as the Golden Trinity would have it.
The craziness of Jordan Jacobs trying to hire the convict.
I appreciate it, but I got business now. I'm going to apologize right now because because there's probably going to be some foul language in this. So the guy in the back who runs the button, you better get your finger over it.
You never give
I'm
up.
going to try. I'm going to start out. You all know this. Jordan Jacob is a piece of... I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. Two weeks ago, right here in this ring, him and his little bitch butt buddies, big business, held me, three of them held me, so Jordan could get my brass knuckles.
We're going to get him back.
Yeah. Oh, I got him back. Yeah. He could punch me in my face.
Fans, I want to apologize for
But
the
you want to
language
know what
earlier.
he did?
He's Irish and angry.
He accepted my invitation. My Valentine to him for Violent Valentine. One-on-one in 1 week. I swear to you, what I do to Jordan Jacobs is going to make his mother cry. And then tonight, he lives up to his reputation.
Hit him so hard his grandma feels it. You ain't trying. Bring on the brass knuckles.
I'm having to censor myself, but I apologize. He goes and pays the convict to come out here. Apparently, the convict doesn't realize that I am willing to hurt you.
Yeah.
He comes out here every week. But tonight, he steps in here with me, and I guarantee you, convict, you're going to need that money. And next week, Jordan Jacobs, you should not have spent that money, because the amount of aspirin, gauze, and bandages that you will require to stop the bleeding orifices that you will possess after Violent Valentine.
I love bleeding orifices.
I knew you would. That's why I said it.
This night's taking a strange turn, fans.
So now, this is all I have to say. Convict, get out here, accept this Irish beating, so I can move on to Jordan Jacobs at Violent Valentine.
Calling out the convict. Oh my goodness. And well, he wasted no time.
Well, Jordan Jacobs gave him that, it looked like it was a pretty good little stash there that he had.
Nothing is more intimidating than standing in the ring and hearing the convict's music play. I have done so, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. You've been in that position. Double D's been in that position. Well, O'Malley's not afraid of anything. He ain't got a referee out here yet. The match is already starting.
Just just clubbing forearms right there. Headbutts.
Look at O'Malley just hammering away at the convict. The convict's still on his feet. Jordan Jacobs at ringside.
The convict with a blank stare. He doesn't know what's going on right now.
How can you tell he's got a mask on?
It's blank, ain't it? Yeah, it's blank.
Wow.
I chuckle myself sometimes with that. That was pretty good.
O'Malley hammering away at the convict. I'm sure Double D is certainly interested in this matchup. Watching what's going on, O'Malley could be doing him a favor here.
Oh, no doubt about it. With 1 week away, you've got O'Malley going against your challenger for the title next week. Oh my God, you're praying O'Malley just beats the tar out of him.
O'Malley certainly could soften up that rib cage. Oh!
O'Malley just tossed off his feet.
I was going to say he could soften up that rib cage for that cross body of Double D, but the convict just put a stop to that. Now look at this. Stomping away at O'Malley.
You know what? This may be the best money George Jacobs has ever spent right now. He's hiring the convict to come in and lighten his load.
I wonder if he gave him a stack of ones.
It's George Jacobs.
Oh,
man.
Jordan Jacobs with a drive-by shot on O'Malley on the outside.
George Jacobs always got ones in it, man. He's talking about.
The referee tried to get the convict back, and I don't envy George Knight in this matchup, but I'll not only have him keep O'Malley in line, but keep the convict in line too.
Yeah. The one thing about Jordan Jacobs, when you talking about his currency, all he carries is 20s and ones. That's all the dude ever carries is 20s and ones. It's the weirdest thing.
I mean, really, what more do you need?
I don't know. I just thought it was odd too. Any irons is money. That's another thing. That's a whole other story in itself. But anyways, look at it. If the convict is laying it thick on O'Malley right now. Oh, he's using those cuffs to cut that forehead. Just grinding it into his forehead.
Digging those weapons right in the forehead. The convict's so dangerous, but still got that metal around his wrist. It's almost like a trophy for him.
Oh yeah, when you look at it, like, he wears them well.
I've really never seen anyone just toss around O'Malley like this.
Well, who has O'Malley really faced that is this powerful, this dominant as the convict really is, though? I don't think O'Malley's been in a ring with somebody.
Well, really, who out there is the size of O'Malley that can do that? There's not very many people. I really wonder if Double D's in the back watching this and maybe starting to get a little worried, seeing that the convict just not having any trouble at all with O'Malley here.
Oh, if I'm Double D and I'm seeing this being done to O'Malley, I am worried. If I wasn't worried before, I am definitely worried now. I may call a few relatives, let them know, hey, Violet Valentine's coming up. You may check it because it may be the last time you see me on pay-per-view.
Jordan Jacobs was trying to make his way over to O'Malley once again, but the referee was right there. He didn't have a spot to get behind his back in typical Jordan Jacobs style.
Man, it's just something about a straight right hand that just knocked the tooth right out.
Look at the convict. The eyes of O'Malley just digging into him. Quite the hitman.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. You know, he said, I'm sure you've made hits before or something like that. And this may be one of his greatest hits.
I wonder if that's what the convict's in for.
I don't know, man.
Oh, did you see that shot? Took O'Malley right off his feet. Now just kicking him in the side. My God. Did you see O'Malley leave his feet?
Yeah, he did.
What an uppercut.
I think his jaw went to the third row.
The convict now with the head vice.
Oh, it looks like it was just one of his chins that went over there, not his whole jaw.
Just continuing the assault on O'Malley.
Man, he is beating O'Malley now.
I really cannot tell you the last time that I saw O'Malley punished like this. Jordan Jacobs loving it on the outside. This plan of his really working out.
I don't think O'Malley's ever been manhandled like this because he doesn't even know how to react to this. I don't think he has ever been in this situation, and he does not know how to react to this.
Listen to this crowd trying to rally behind O'Malley. That head vice locked in. Referee George not right there checking it. There's two. This could be it.
Oh, O'Malley's just a one.
O'Malley not wanting to give up yet. Back to his feet, elbow. A second one. Oh, but that knee. And right back to that. Look at him try to squeeze the head. Look at the pressure of the ears being applied. Look at the convict's fingers going white.
Damn it. Oh, my God.
Oh, but O'Malley's not done. You can't keep a good Irishman down. Chop to the head, but stuns the big man, but really no effect. A crossbody from O'Malley. One. Got him a 1 count. I don't know if I'm more shocked he kicked out or if he actually got a crossbody.
That may be throwing everything you got right now. He's got to put it all out there right now.
The convict in the corner. Certainly had to have the wind knocked out of him from that. It's a lot of beef crashing down on you.
Uh-oh. And O'Malley.
Not crashing down on you.
Get O'Malley going.
Cannonball! Jordan Jacobs up on the apron. That could be it.
Look at Jordan.
Jordan Jacobs ducking out of the way. The convict right back to his feet. Turn around.
Oh, no.
Big clothesline with authority. Good God, what can stop this man? I can't believe the convict just back up after that.
He's just sizing him up. You know what's coming up here.
Oh, O'Malley out of the way. That staggered the convict.
The thing is when the convict goes into the corner like that, he has no brakes.
Uh-oh. O'Malley going in. O'Malley's got the knocks. Jordan Jacobs on the apron. There's the knocks. The convict is out. The convict is out. 1, 2, 3. Whoa!
Oh my goodness!
The convict just kicked out. Jordan Jacobs brought into the ring.
Oh my goodness.
O'Malley hammered away, but look at the convict's back up. The convict's back up.
Oh, synergy time.
15 to 20.
Oh my goodness.
There's a cover. Jordan Jacobs still in the ring. Here goes Double D. Double D. Drop kick to the back. Knee right to the face. D's going up. Crossbody. D out of the ring. Jordan Jacobs still with the referees to cover. 1, 2, 3. O'Malley has done it. With an assist from the IZW champion. A big victory for O'Malley with a little help from his friends. Friends being the Brass Knuckles and the IZW champion Double D.
Well, look, the convict is right back up to his feet.
The convict he is livid right now. Look at him shaking. This may be about the most emotion I've seen the convict show.
I hate to say this, man, but
the master plan of Jordan Jacobs backfiring. Next week, fans, O'Malley versus Jordan Jacobs at Violent Valentine. Double D takes on the convict for the IZW championship. The bad blood just keeps boiling here.
I am worried. I am worried for Double D now at this point. The convict is looking there, but Double D doesn't look fazed.
Oh, Double D's not afraid. I'm telling you, the convict, you saw his arms shaking with the frustration.
He is. Double D is a mark.
Oh, wait a minute. What's Jordan Jacobs doing?
Oh, John.
What is Jordan Jacobs doing?
Yeah, you don't need none of that in your life, Jordan. You don't need done that in your life.
He really tried to yell at the convict?
He tried to.
What's he
Double D.
thinking?
That belt's going to the convict.
Chocolate's too sweet. Candy hearts too cheesy. Romantic dinner too expensive. Want the perfect gift to melt her heart? Get her VIP seats at IZW's Violent Valentine. For just $12, you can cuddle up to your sweetheart and catch all the action from your ringside seats. You'll also get a 5 p.m. meet and greet with the Brass Bowl Bobby Star and the Bronze Bowl Aaron Neal. When you upgrade to the $20 VIP, you get all that and the one night only Violent Valentine t-shirt. One lucky VIP will get to spend a day with their favorite IZW superstar. February 16th, come feel the love as Best Western presents IZW's Violent Valentine. Call 580-6997-IZW and get your VIP seats now.
Are you looking for a reliable vehicle at an unbeatable price? Turn to Connor Auto Group at 52nd and Cash Road. With so many makes and models to choose from, there's no need to fight. Our friendly staff will help you select the right vehicle for you. Not to mention the low monthly payments that'll make your head spin.
Connor Auto Group, 52nd and Cash Road. Great people, great prices. Oh, no bull.
Do you have a product, service, or website you want to be seen by millions? Advertise with IZW. IZW on Comcast is broadcasted to 24 million homes in markets like Philadelphia, New Jersey, Chicago, San Francisco, Washington, New England, Houston, and more. IZW on GFL.TV is broadcasted live and on demand worldwide. Get people talking about, tweeting about, and using your product now. Call 580-6997-IZW or email us at ads@izwrestling.com today to team up with the fastest growing wrestling company in the world. Make an impact with your business. Advertise with IZW. IZW is changing the wrestling world and taking over the World Wide Web. Like us on Facebook for exclusive photos, superstar interviews, and fan polls. Follow us on Twitter and keep up with your favorite IZW superstars. And go to izwrestling.com for exclusive articles, the latest news, and results. Click Media to keep up with all the episodes of Impact Television and After the Impact. Click on IZW Shop to order superstar t-shirts and IZW DVDs, Blu-rays, and combo packs. Get the full Impact Zone wrestling experience and be part of the IZW world.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Stop talking. Stop talking to me. Let me put a word in right now. Get that for me. Hey, and next time, you don't call me. I call you, mother.
Copy. Can I ask you a question?
What? What does you want to ask me? Why do they always do this? Why do they send you every time? What? What do you want?
Can I get your thoughts on what happened earlier tonight?
You want my thoughts. You want Copycat's thoughts. Well, my thoughts are the fact that the old school suckers attacked me 2-on-1 again. They did that last time I was in the IZW arena. I'm telling you, old school suckers, you can't trust them. You can't trust them like you can trust anyone else. And next week at Violent Valentine, me and my partner will be here. It will not happen no more. I will walk in the tag team champions, and I'll walk out the tag team champions.
Well, what the hell are you gonna do if he doesn't show up?
I'll kick everyone's ass.
By yourself?
By myself.
Oh, you're tough now?
I'm that tough.
You're that tough?
I'm the tag team champion.
So if he doesn't show up, you're gonna kick everyone's ass?
Everyone's ass if I have to keep this title.
But your partner's gonna be here.
Don't worry about my partner.
So we got nothing to worry about.
It's none of your business, Johnny Z. All right, this is over.
I got it. It's your muscles, come on. I can't see nothing in the dark. I'm sorry. Okay. Jesus. God, it's light somewhere. It's dark as you. Let's follow it. It's good now. Oh, wait, there's stuff, man. Oh, look at all this. Oh, wow, look at those. Oh, this, look at this. I got it. It's the brand. I've got it. But look, this is just like it. Oh, this is it. This is it. No, it's this one. Kevin, I got it. It's this one.
Come on, I told you we would find our answer here. We're gonna get our edge here. It's gotta be this one.
Are you sure?
Come on, look at it, come on. I've been right so far. Trust me, trust me. We got this, come on. Ready, man? Be quiet.
Well, do you care to comment, number one, on what we just saw?
I heard Dana Windsor talk about this plan, and I didn't believe.
Oh, now you know what the plan is.
Well, I just thought it was like we were just talking, you know? But yeah, no, I totally know.
So then explain to the fans what's going on.
I can't do that.
Would you like me to explain to the fans what's going on?
You totally go ahead. Oh, what's going on right now? Oh, well, this is like
George Jacobs.
George Jacobs!
He's now several bills lighter after paying the convict to do a job that Double D did a little bit better.
All right, man, but he's still good looking good, man. Look at
What I don't understand is, well, first off, why did Big Business, I guess now we know why they followed Joseph Monroe and Daniel Martin. And
yeah, you know about them nerds.
But why do they have a lap?
Again, huh?
Enough with that. It's time for the Lights Out Lounge.
So I guess, so that's how America works, right? That's how America works. You pay a big man to do a job for you, and what happens? When the ref turns his back, the heavyweight champion just appears out of nowhere. Like it's okay. Like I don't have a problem with that. Just jumps off the top rope, huh? Happens all the time. I swear, it's like every time I try this, that's what happens. Just some guy appears out of nowhere jumping off the top rope. All that money I just spent, huh? That's where that went? That's where that went. And now I gotta deal with all you guys, huh? I gotta deal with all y'all. Wow. There are no words, so I'm just gonna ignore all of you. Yeah, especially you, sir. I'm definitely gonna ignore you. Kind of like your girlfriend's been ignoring you in favor of me lately. I discussed what, just happened and all that good stuff. So why don't we talk about next week, right? Why don't we talk about Violent Valentine, huh? We can talk about that. I mean, we've already heard about everything else. We've already heard about this whole Venus thing. We've already heard about the heavyweight championship. We've already heard about TLC. Well, you know what? Now I want to talk about me. I want to talk about me, damn it. That's what we're going to talk about. Because this is my show. Mine. None of the rest of you don't have a show. You don't. No, you do not. You stop.
This is the Lights Out Lounge.
Since we're here on my show, we're going to talk about what I want to talk about. And we're going to talk about my match next week with O'Malley. Next week, O'Malley, you and I are going to get in that ring, and I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to make you pay for all this crap you've been pulling. I'm going to make you pay for everything you just said about me. And I'm going to make you pay for that crap just then. All right? Next week, at Violent Valentine, I'm going to beat you 1, 2, 3. And you bring the brass knucks. You bring them. You see what happens. You want to bring that? That's fine. That's fine. You know, you're smooth. You're slick. You can get this stuff past the refs, right? We can just get it up past the refs. You guys like that, huh? You like when he uses the knucks? Yeah, that's a great idea, huh? Cheating. Let's support cheating because we're Americans, right? Yeah. O'Malley, just like I said a few weeks ago, you've been on my radar for a long time, son. A long time. You've had your time in the spotlight. And now, Lights Out is here to take that away from you. Because it is my time in the spotlight. And when I turn your lights out at Violent Valentine, I will have defeated one of the all-time greats in IZW. None of you know anything about being great, but you see Violent Valentine, you see what I do to O'Malley. I will give you 10 different lessons on being great, damn it. That's what I will do, all right? So you bring some pencil and paper, you bring a notebook, you bring an iPad, you bring a laptop, you do whatever, because you're going to have all kinds of notes to be taken from Jordan Lights Out Jacobs. You will have enough notes to write a book about being great. O'Malley, I gotta move on. But no, stop it! Stop! Hey, stop! Shut up! I swear if you do that one more time, if you do that just one more, no! Kind of set myself up for that, huh? Yeah. Well, tell you what, I'm just moving on. I can't deal with you guys anymore. I'm gonna move on to a couple guests of mine. Not gonna say special guests, just a couple guests. You may know these two guys for being a little old school. You know, all that OSS, yeah, whatever. Let me introduce my guests at this time, the old school suckers.
The guests of the Lights Out Lounge, Brian Cruz, Randy Price, the old school suckers.
There's a big time guest for the Lights Out Lounge.
It's quite a cool
former tag team champions, possibly future tag team champions next week.
Future only a big business lets that happen. But I'm just saying.
Taking on the tag team champions team remix and big business next week. Hopefully Big Business can find their way back to the arena before our main event here tonight.
Apparently I missed the memo, right? Let's just chant all the things that Jordan hates. That's a great idea.
Hold on, wait a second.
Ugly women? Is that what
I'm just gonna wait it out. It'll end sometime, right?
Hey, it's all right, Jordan.
What?
Mr. Lights Out, we're good. Come on, come back over here. We're good, come on. Let's get this interview rolling, baby. I'm feeling old school.
Oh, yeah, let's get it rolling. We're feeling old school, right?
Hold on. Wait a second. Before you get started. Okay, I think I'm done. I think I've got it out of my system. You can continue. Go ahead.
Is it okay if I move on my show? Is that okay?
Yes, I think I'm ready.
Okay, they're not going to start chanting that anymore, are they?
So.
That would not be cool.
That's up to them.
You're making me very sad right now. All right, tell you what, let's do an interview. Is that all right? I'm gonna forget about that. Yeah, okay. Well, tell you what.
Let's hear it.
You guys look a little different for some reason. I don't know why that is, but I think it's got something to do with a lack of tag team championships around those waists, right? If I remember correctly, a few weeks ago there was supposed to be some kind of a tag team title match that somebody didn't show up for. Hey, what happened at the end? Oh, yeah, you lost the championships. I'm just asking. I'm just bringing it up,
Okay, well, calm down, Hopscotch, because you don't need to worry about that. Because the old school suckers, regardless as to what happened in that ring, were fine. I think.
You think?
Randy, we're good, man. You know it. I know we're good. I've got no doubt that next week, February 16th at Violent Valentine, we're not coming out on top as the tag team champions. I'm just saying, man, you could have called the sucker. You could have let me know you were going to be. That's all I'm saying.
Could have called.
Hey. I didn't see the big guy Gary there for you either, but I figured he would have stepped in, been there or something like that.
Oh, right, yeah, he's bringing up somebody.
Yeah, hold on a second. Man, Gary, too, you should have known he'd have been here, man. He's the the original old school sucker, man. There should be no problem when Gary Toole shows up. But there is a problem whenever you decide not to show up expecting someone else to show up and bad things can happen. That's all I'm saying.
That's all he's saying.
Hey, we're good. You know what?
Hey, let me tell you something. I think something is getting in between us here is this little twerp with the pink tie. I think OSS has more important things to do next week. This little pink tie twerp.
That music sounds very familiar to me. Uh-oh.
Well, Brian Cruz, of course, supposed to face Damian Morte here tonight. Damian Morte, the challenger for the Impact Division title at Violent Valentine, that TLC match. The last time that he was on the Lights Out Lounge, I kind of remember him taking a shot from Jermaine Johnson.
Hi. Welcome to my show, yeah.
Well, Jordan, last week you had that fraud out here, Jermaine Johnson. This week you got a couple of suckers. Man, does your show suck?
Come on, man. Except that it doesn't.
Sure. Now, if you don't mind, I have a match scheduled tonight. So why don't you meet me in that ring and let me show the world what exactly I am going to do to Jermaine Johnson at Violent Valentine in our TLC match.
Yeah, Brian, why don't you show him what's gonna happen in y'all's match next week, huh? I know, it's all good. Just you go show him what y'all are gonna do next week, right?
Shut up.
Damian Morte, he dance and prance.
This is what's just gonna happen on the end of all my show.
Damian Morte, stop the show. Call Brian Cruz out.
Brian Cruz, the powerhouse of the old school suckers. Taking on.
Hey, I don't know if you caught it, but he did seem a little perturbed that Gary Toole came back. He's like, well, I thought Gary Toole was just going to show up.
Well, I mean, certainly there's still a little something going on there between the old school suckers.
You always want to bring up the friction for everybody else. Oh, Bobby Starr love Meet it. Oh, it looks like these two guys ain't getting along. Well, you know what? Bring it up with them two and I get along.
Well, I mean, certainly there's still got to be a small bit of animosity. Losing the tag team titles when Brian Cruz wasn't in the building, but they seemed like they were on the same page. If it wasn't for Jordan Jacobs just trying to egg them on and get in between them here tonight.
Was he trying to egg them on, or was he just trying to bring closure to them?
I think he was trying to egg them on myself.
I think there was a build-up animosity, maybe.
Oh, look at Brian Cruz, that neck breaker. Brian Cruz wants to get his tag team title back just like Randy Price does. And he'll have a shot next week. Here's a cover.
Maybe Damian Morte may have bitten off a little more. He could just bit off a little more. He could chew. Just calling him out like that. Wasn't really prepared. Because Brian Cruz is like a house of fire right now.
Well, of course, this matchup is not Impact rules. Oh! You heard the screams of agony from Brian Cruz after they maybe blown that knee out.
That's what I'm talking about. Born and bred. Even this match is just a normal match. It's all of a sudden become an Impact Rules match in Damian Morte's mind.
Damian Morte actually biting at the knee?
Gnawing at it, trying to get to a tendon.
Removing that knee pad off the knee and stomping away. Certainly picked his point of attack here.
He's pounding on the knee.
This is not bode well for the old school suckers next week.
He's already pulled down the knee pad as well. He is definitely trying to weaken up this knee. I said weaken up. I meant weaken up.
Brian Cruz certainly doesn't want to go to that tag team triple threat down a wheel.
And everything what he's doing right
Morte. He's playing within the rules, showing a little different side of what he can do here. Going to more of a ground attack, picking a body part, trying to dismantle it.
Is he bringing it to the ring? He knows this ain't an Impact Rules match, but he will play the line. He will play the line as far as he can.
What a great video we saw earlier tonight for Wesley Bradfield, showing you the battle for the Impact Division title in that TLC match.
He does great work. He does great work.
The rivalry between Damian Morte and Jermaine Johnson just escalating these past few weeks. Damian Morte saying that Jermaine Johnson isn't Impact. I beg to differ with that statement.
I don't know. Somebody hit it on the head right there.
Jermaine Johnson's a two-time Impact Division champion. He's competed in nothing but Impact Rules matches since he became the Impact Division champion.
If you're telling me who is in more Impact, Damian Morte or Jermaine Johnson, I'm going to tell you right now, Jermaine Johnson's a pretender to the throne.
I certainly have to disagree with you. Think back to some of the TLC matches that Jermaine Johnson has had.
Hey, as an American, I will defend your right to have your opinion. We're just going to disagree on this one right now. Damian Morte is Impact. He is Impact, man. He will waste anybody for that title.
Well, I guess we'll find out next week.
I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it.
Look at the attack on that knee continuing.
Brian Cruz trying to fight his way out of this, man. He is trying. He's just clubbing on the back of Damian Morte right now. He's making his way back up to his feet.
Brian Cruz on one knee, but Damian Morte driving that shoulder right in. Brian Cruz trying to fight back. After what happened last week, Damian Morte just decimating Randy Price with that steel chair.
Hey, man. Things are looking very good right now in a big business perspective if you think about it. Damian Morte loosening the will of Brian Cruz. Copycat looking like there might be some partner problems there as well. I don't know about that, but it sounds like it's a perfect recipe for, once again, Big Business taking home the tag team titles.
Well, it seems like Big Business are a little preoccupied tonight.
Oh no, that's just an extra ingredient in the whole thing. If you saw, David Windsor grabbed it and said, trust me, if I know what that is, we're going to have new tag team champions.
Well, in the laboratory of Daniel Martin and Joseph Monroe, I mean, I knew they were smart guys. I know they actually had a lab.
Nerds!
Damian Morte mocking Brian Cruz now. Come on.
Man, for a minute I thought Damian Morte blew a knee or something. I didn't know what was going on there.
Just mocking Brian Cruz.
Fighting back. Almost had a blow knee, and he's still on his feet fighting back.
Almost had a blow knee.
His knee was just as hurt as Brian Cruz's was.
It certainly was not.
Oh, he's got the brain pain. Oh.
Brian Cruz back to his feet. Damian Morte.
Oh.
The crowd starting to get into his head.
The crowd got in Damian Morte's head. He's paying the price for it right now. You've got to stay focused.
That power of Brian Cruz.
Oh, he's got him up. Oh, that knee gave out. That knee gave out.
Oh, there's a cover. 1, 2, 3. Damian Morte picking up the victory, but you said it. That knee gave right out on Brian Cruz. Not a heavy individual. Brian Cruz should have no trouble whatsoever picking him up like that. Now you see Randy Price coming down. There's certainly something happened. That knee buckled from underneath him. Randy Price trying to get in the face of Damian Morte. Morte back in the ring. The referee trying to hold Randy Price. Randy Price coming in, tossing Damian Morte out of the way. Saying that Brian Cruz has foot on the ropes. I didn't see that. I was more I was more seeing the knee that buckled out from underneath him.
Well, Randy was saying that Morty was on the ropes, which I already put that. He might have been. He might have. You know, angle camera angles make you look at weird things, man.
Well, Damian Morte picks up the victory, but certainly the bigger story here is the health of Brian Cruz and the Old School Suckers heading into Violent Valentine next week.
But it's not looking well for the Old School Suckers. 1 week away, and you've already got a bad wheel going into this?
Brian Cruz having trouble even putting weight on it.
Yeah, he is very upset. I think he sees the end coming for them as well.
Saturday, February 16th, Best Western presents IZW's Violent Valentine. The Bronze Bull's bride-to-be has been lost at sea. Be there as we remember Venus in the Golden Goddess Memorial. But the love will soon turn to hatred, as it will be tables, ladders, and chairs when Impact Division Champion Jermaine Johnson defends his title against Damian Morte. And Double D's heart will be tested as he puts his IZW Championship on the line against the Convict. Saturday, February 16th at the Impact Arena and live on GFL.TV. Best Western presents IZW's Violent Valentine.
Are you tired of the same old birthday party? Well, now's your chance to party with your favorite IZW superstar. See yourself on the big screen while you experience your own personalized entrance. Customized cake and bounce house available. Hop into the ring and go crazy. And then take the memories home on DVD and Blu-ray. Call 580-699-7IZW and party like an IZW superstar.
IZW is changing the wrestling world and taking over the World Wide Web. Like us on Facebook for exclusive photos, superstar interviews, and fan polls. Follow us on Twitter and keep up with your favorite IZW superstars. And go to izwrestling.com for exclusive articles, the latest news, and results. Click Media to keep up with all the episodes of Impact Television and After the Impact. Click on IZW Shop to order superstar t-shirts and IZW DVDs, Blu-rays, and combo packs. Get the full Impact Zone wrestling experience and be part of the IZW world. Chocolates? Too sweet. Candy hearts? Too cheesy. Romantic dinner? Too expensive. Want the perfect gift to melt her heart? Get her VIP seats at IZW's Violent Valentine. For just $12, you can cuddle up to your sweetheart and catch all the action from your ringside seats. You'll also get a 5 p.m. meet and greet with the Brass Bowl Bobby Starr and the Bronze Bull Aaron Neal. When you upgrade to the $20 VIP, you get all that and the one-night-only Violent Valentine t-shirt. One lucky VIP will get to spend a day with their favorite IZW superstar. February 16th, come feel the love as Best Western presents IZW's Violent Valentine. Call 580-699-7IZW and get your VIP seats now.
This might be the hardest day. 10 non-refundable deposits.
All the hard work and preparation I put into this wedding, I had a beautiful dress picked out next week.
You know, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with 500 doves with gold painted wings. There's no point in them. You know what, Bobby? I don't know what John was talking about earlier, but you know the right thing to do, right? He knows the right thing to do tonight.
You know, right? Huh, Bobby? Pay attention? No, focus right here.
Hey, we're here. Hey, we made it. Just in time.
Where the hell have you two been? Did you not realize we have a match tonight? We've already had a huge tragedy happen, and you two are stumbling in late.
We have perfect explanation.
I don't care. I don't care. I need us to win tonight. We need to make some sort of good thing happen out of this horrible tragedy.
Horrible. Got it. Non-refundable.
All my hard work and preparation. We need to go out there and we need to show them exactly how elite we are. Status, boys.
Yeah. More. Let's do it.
Let's go do this.
Let's go.
The Bronze Bull's more concerned about getting his money back for the wedding. You see the look on Bobby Starr's face?
Oh, man, I'm torn just as much as they are, man. You know, all the work that, Madam Commissioner Erica did through me.
You told me you did all the work.
Of course I did.
You painted those doves' wings.
Because I did. I did
Fans,
it. I did it.
1 week from tonight, Violent Valentine here in the Impact Arena, live around the world on GFL.TV. We thought we were going to have a celebration, the golden wedding, but now things changing in a heartbeat, really. The tragic loss of the Golden Goddess, the memorial for Venus taking place, and it's still, there's still hope.
Not too soon.
There's still hope. Look at this.
The IZW Tag Team Championship, Old School Circus, Team Remix, and my boys, Big Business.
O'Malley taking on Jordan Jacobs. We see this boil over here tonight. What's going to happen next week?
And one of maybe the sickest matches of the night, the Impact Division Championship with Damian Morte as he takes on the champion, Jermaine Johnson.
The IZW champion, Double D, defending against the Convict, the toughest test Double D has ever had to face. Fans, that's next week, live here in the Impact Arena, 7 p.m. Central Time on GFL.TV. Click the buy button right now. Get it bought. Do not miss this event, and do not miss what you're about to see. A big, big main event. I'm ready. Are you? Or what are you doing? What's the
I just had a moment. Y'all too soon.
The arrival of Impact Elite.
The following contest is your main event. It has a 30-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first, they're the team of the Image of War, Kevin Morgan, the Big Picture, David Winthrop, and the Bronze Bull, Aaron Neal. They are Impact Elite.
The Bronze Bull teaming with Big Business, and there you see our special enforcer here tonight, the Brass Bull, Bobby Starr. Johnny Z making him that. Listen to the Bronze Bull just screaming at him.
Chastising right now, As the show is going on a little more about it, my heart does go out a little more to Bobby Starr. He's definitely hurting more. I thought it was more for the Bronze Bull, but he is obviously hurting more.
Hey, what's going on with Big Business and that vial of something that they took from the lab of Daniel Martin?
It is what I think it is, man.
Yeah, I'm sure. I know what's in that vial. We all saw last week what happened to Joseph Monroe and Daniel Martin. That was some crazy stuff.
What you did not see is what you saw.
Listen to the crowd.
We still got a job to do.
The ropes open for
We
us.
still got a job to do. Every one of us has still got to pay the bill. Guess what? The electric man won't take no, I'm sorry about you, lost your love. They need to take it, I want your money. That's what they take. We still got jobs to do.
The first member of their opponents, the Impact Division champion, the Triple Crown winner, the leader of the hype section.
Weighing at 225 pounds, here's your IZW Impact Division champion, the leader of the hype section, Jermaine Johnson.
What a career he has had here at IZW already. And he's still so young, so much talented, a blue chip athlete, they say. We'll see a lot more years from this young man.
No doubt about that. Jermaine Johnson is definitely, he's worth the price of admission by himself, man. There's no doubt about that.
I am excited for TLC to see him prove to Damian Morte that he is Impact. What about the impact this man made earlier tonight, making Bobby Starr the special enforcer?
Yeah.
Your buddy, your pal.
Hey, that's my dude.
Damian Morton from Oklahoma. He is the owner, the founder, the natural born leader, Johnny Z.
Oh, he's feeling it tonight, y'all. He's feeling it tonight.
What do you Johnny Z on one side. You got Matt Sinclair.
Come on, man. See, I do a lot of things.
Let's not forget the night the IZW champion Double D and Jermaine Johnson, the Impact Division champion, saved your life.
They sure did. They sure did. And I still owe him. I still owe him,
Has anyone in Impact Elite ever saved your life?
That's good, but there was that time when I say Derek, I caught her one time.
And all Madam Commissioner Queen Erica's done is take credit for all your hard work and wedding planning. I saw the book. I know how much work you put into that.
Yeah, maybe it's like I did so much work that both of us can take credit, Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. I did enough hard work. It's her way of saying thank you, number one, for everything you done. We'll just both take credit for it. But she'll take more of it, I guess.
The same thing going as Bobby Starr does. Y'all just don't realize how beaten down you are with Impact Elite.
Bobby's my boy, man. Bobby.
Stand up for yourself, man.
Man, I do, man. Sometimes I stand up for myself every day. I stand up, I say, look, I want my cappuccino now. And the dude, the barista gets them for me, I demand it. I demand it sometimes. I demand it to him.
Well, the Bronze Bull was actually livid talking to Johnny Z, but the calm and coolness of big business here.
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying, man. That's how they are, man. They are true gladiators, man. Hey, man, they're just as hurt about everything going on as well. But they ain't paid to hurt, man. They paid to hurt.
Just the calmness of Kevin Morgan just hanging out in the corner, just not really giving anything a second thought.
That's how he always looks. What are you talking about? That's how he walked. That's what we were and got breakfast the other day. That's how he looked, man. What are you talking about? Ain't nothing about that dude. That's the image of Roe. That's it.
They took that juice, dude.
What are you insinuating? They took the juice.
Well, I know they took the juice. We watched them take it, but did they take the juice? I know they took the juice, but did they take the juice?
What are you even talking about?
We watched them steal the juice from the
You
lab.
need to shut your mouth, DA, right now on that, because I'm you're gonna have a thing away right now. I was a t-shirt.
They took the juice, but did they take the juice?
You just accusing. They may have taken the juice. I do not know this. They have not done anything wrong that I am aware of. I don't think I'm aware of. If I am, I may have misspoken. Half-truths have been known to come out. I am still whole as the number one. Half-truth comes out. I don't know. I may have been, it is what it is.
I don't envy senior official George Knight at all in this matchup.
The crowd is hot for it, though. The crowd is hot for this one.
This crowd is ready. Bobby Starr on the outside. Jermaine Johnson, the Bronze Bull, starting it off.
If you look at the Bronze Bull, his boots are so sad they even went black. That's what I'm talking about, the real emotions. He may not show his emotions the way you wanted to, DA, but that man is hurt.
I don't think he's anywhere near as hurt as Bobby Starr is.
I don't know, man. Bobby's a good guy.
There's a lot of bodies in that ring. 6-man main event.
Jermaine, the hype section got with him right now, too. They ain't got a whole hot section going on with it.
Well, I mean, certainly the history between these two individuals, the battles over the IZW Championship, legendary here.
Oh, no doubt about it. You know, we want to talk about craziness right there. Them two would be
It was actually the 14-month reign as IZW champion that Jermaine Johnson had at one point. There's quite the history here. Continuing tonight. Off the ropes, the quick tag. Right behind the back of the Bronze Bull.
That was lightning quick. Referee George Knight didn't see the tag though, so it must have happened.
Johnny Z certainly got the troops ready.
Look at the crowd. The crowd is all about this. They're giving everybody one for right now.
There's the tag to Johnny Z. And Johnny Z now with that side headlock.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Gospel, shame on you.
The crowd having it out with Impact Elite on the outside. I gotta say, Johnny Z's team picked a great night considering the circumstances. Well, the Bronze Bull just expecting someone to be there. Turning around in that right hand.
Trickery, tomfoolery.
Johnny Z's team all up inside the head of the Bronze Bull.
Right into the
oh, Spine Buster.
Bam. And just like that, all that chicanery.
Cover. Vicious Spine Buster from the Bronze Bull.
There's a tag into the big picture. David Windsor right now.
Not what Johnny Z wanted to have happen.
One half of the future IZW Tag Team Champions. 1 week away, future, matter of fact.
Well, I'm not going to deny that. Could happen after what we've seen here tonight. Now the knee of Brian Cruz injured. You got to wonder if it's going to be 100%. That's certainly. Oh, there's questions about Cody Jones being here now.
That is definitely
well, right. Things are right in the wheelhouse of big business for this matchup next week.
Things is looking up. And like the motto goes, when big business goes up, you going down, and now look at Johnny Z. Big move to the face. Oh.
Johnny Z with the cover. Gets him a 2 count.
You know, John's my noob, but I've been known to take a boot from John myself. Yeah, it didn't feel too good either.
I'm sure this got to be just breaking your heart seeing Johnny Z and big business going at it.
There's some things going on, man. You know what I mean? The big business, my heart, man, right there. I put a lot into that.
Double D off that top rope, going right up through the arm. Up the big picture.
That's right. You know, David Windsor, man, he was out there really trying to find his way here. He got with me like a guiding light that I am, man.
The cover. Quick tags in and out. Great strategy so far by Johnny Z and crew.
David Windsor backing up to the ropes. Oh, got a reversal right there.
The power of Windsor with that reversal. There's a cover.
1 count right there. Oh.
Bobby Starr.
There you go. Get back to the corner. Right now the tag team wrestling will to commencing right now.
Last pull, Bobby Starr on the outside, the special enforcer in this match, thanks to Johnny Z.
Big right hand by the image of Kevin Morgan.
Double D in a bad place right now.
Oh yeah, he's over in the corner by the Impact Elite, man. That is not a good half of the ring to be in.
All the speed of D. Got the big man rocking.
Oh, here comes Jermaine Johnson with boots.
Great move by Double D getting out of the ring. Look at the power of Jermaine Johnson.
Kevin Morgan is no small man, and he just whipped him around for that slam.
The referee tried to keep Impact Elite out of the ring, and a pinball going on with Kevin Morgan. Tag to Johnny Z. It's like a rotation there in that corner. You keep seeing these quick tags. The fresh man rotates over, ready to make the tag. That's a great game plan. Oh, the double team, look at this. Some power and strength. Here's a cover. A 2 count only after that double suplex.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that to take the image of war out of there. Josh should know better than that.
Oh! Once again, Johnny Z dropped hard on that back.
Man.
That's twice now in this matchup that's happened.
He's taking 2 big ones right to the back.
Kevin Morgan pulling that foot, holding the leg.
Back into the Bronze Bull.
Bronze Bull cleaning out the corner. Jermaine Johnson and Double D tried to come in, but the referee keeping it back, and that's going to cost Johnny Z here.
Oh, goes to that back. He goes right to that back.
The crowd cheering for our special enforcer. He could do something about that. He is the enforcer, right?
It looks like just his presence alone is keeping everything enforced.
Johnny Z fighting out of that corner. Trying to make the tag. Oh!
Already, they're taking that already weakened back into the corner.
Double D and Jermaine Johnson.
You gotta think about this.
In this crowd. Look at this.
Hey, Johnny Z took those 2 big
drops behind the referee's back. Big business.
Working over Johnny Z right now. Choking the life out of him.
Erica had Bobby distracted where he couldn't even see it. Bobby Stars. I mean, it's got to be a house of emotions out there right now.
No doubt about it. But he's still got a job to do.
The heartbreaking tragedy he's had to feel tonight. The insults from the Bronze Bull. Having to listen to them talk about Venus that way.
Johnny Z's fighting
God
back
rest
right
her soul.
Took a big shot right there.
Oh, once again. Johnny Z. A cover. Well, they are just going right after that back of Johnny Z. They have picked their spot, and that back is it.
Definitely. Hey, there's one thing about Impact Elite is in these matches, the game plan is set out before we go out.
It's a strong game plan. Johnny Z would be the one they would want to go after. He doesn't have the ring time lately that Double D or Jermaine Johnson have.
That is exactly right. Ring rust is real, people. Ring rust is real. And John, love to death, but you can't go out there every once in a while and expect a great outcome.
Johnny Z in the wrong part of town. Tag into the Bronze Bull. He has got to get out of that corner. Got to make a tag. Hard in the turnbuckle once again.
They may end up making sure it works, Johnny Z.
Bronze Bull charging in. Johnny Z out of the way. He got out of the way. Johnny Z going up that second rope. Hammering away. Big Business trying to come in the ring. The referee trying to keep him back. Oh, clothesline from Windsor. Things breaking down here. Look at it. Jermaine Johnson and Double D dumping out Big Business. What's Jermaine Johnson doing? Diving off the top, Double D and crossbody. Big Business taken out of the equation. Float over, DDT. from Johnny Z.
Oh my gosh! And it's just Aaron and Johnny in the ring right now. And things falling apart. Two legal men in the ring. But Johnny Z and Aaron Neal. No strangers, Big D.A. No strangers.
Big Business still down. Johnny Z off the ropes. Oh, the referee was pulled in the way. Inadvertently, the referee knocked down the low blow from Aaron Neal.
Not even the guy.
A second one. A third.
Talk about ringing the bells.
I can't believe the Bronze Bull actually pulled the referee in the way of that big boot in the corner. Thank God Johnny Z stopped. He may have killed George Knight, but then that splash.
He's asking for the scepter. He's asking for the scepter, Bobby.
Bobby Starr telling him no. Bobby Starr said no. Bobby Starr trying to get the referee back up. Johnny Z fighting off the shoulders. Johnny Z with a chance here. The final impact. He's got a chance.
Trying to wheel him over. The Double D Jermaine Johnson right now.
Make the tag.
The Bronze Bull is checking on George Knight right now.
The tag to Double D. Meets that big knee. Another one. The Bronze Bull out on his feet. Double D clean in house.
What's for dinner? Looks like knees on the menu.
Big Business now. Fighting back.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what I'm looking at right now, man. There's a lot going on. Everything is broken and falling apart. The Bronze Bull needs to get some order.
There goes Big Business over the top rope. It's pandemonium here in the ring.
Oh no!
The Bronze Bull alone in the ring now.
The one thing you do not want to happen is be in a 1-on-3 situation right now.
Uh-oh. Jermaine Johnson's up.
Oh!
Bronze Bull says, no, timeout. I don't want any of that. ES2 from Jermaine Johnson. The referee's still down. Uh-oh.
This doesn't look good.
Uh-oh.
Anyone else there?
I know that look. He's feeling it.
He's getting the itch. He's getting the itch off through his body.
He's feeling it.
There we go.
Off the ropes. No! Bye-bye, bottom row of your teeth. Crossbody from Double D. Bobby Starr. 1, 2, 3. Bobby Starr counted the pin.
Bobby made the count.
Bobby Starr counted the pin.
Bobby.
The special enforcer, Bobby Starr, just counted his mentor's shoulders down on the mat.
Bobby went in and did what he was supposed to do, and I think he realized he did what he was supposed to do.
What a way to end the night here, fans. All about triumph and tragedy. Thank you for joining us. We will see you next week at Violent Valentine.
Brass Bulls holding up their hands in victory.